Hello, and welcome to another episode of Divya's Discoveries. Today I want to focus on ease. I know I talk a lot about ease, but it's so important because we live in a world that is so out of balance with its push and do. It's the sympathetic nervous system, busyness, go, hard work. And there isn't so much space or honouring for the rest and digest, relax, parasympathetic, pull energy, allowing. And often when our bodies get out of balance, it will reveal that to us in the form of illness, which mine so kindly did on Friday, when I started to get a sore throat. And I knew that was my body telling me, you've been working a bit too hard and you need to take it easy and relax. So I gave myself space and permission. I knew that it only gets louder. When we don't get the memo, it will only scream louder. And so when I started to feel a little kind of tickle in my throat, I was like, okay, it's time for me to just take it easy. And so I did that this weekend and was reminded again about how easy it is for us to warp time. How when we're in a space with just kind of giving ourselves, you have the whole day, do what you want, the hours just kind of seem to go on and on. Seriously, on Sunday, by the time it was 1 o'clock, I felt like I'd had a whole day already. And I finished a whole book that day. I read Louise Hay's You Can Heal Your Life, which obviously is a classic in the personal development space, but I'd actually never read it. And so I'd listened to it on audiobook, but all the same, I was amazed that just in the span of a day, laying in the hammock, going for a walking, just kind of relaxing and listening to this audiobook, and how much I kind of seemed to get done cleaning the house, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, gave myself permission to do nothing, just do nothing all day. And what emerged from that, and I've had this learning before, because what happens for us is when we start to feel stressed, we will go into this gotta move faster mode, and well, it's counterintuitive basically, because when we slow down, we actually get a lot more done, and we have a very different quality of experience when we do that. I also had a lot of time to reflect. I was listening to a couple different podcasts and really thinking about success and how we define success for ourselves, and how we can only ever be fulfilled when we're reaching our own definition and understanding of success. For me, like the ability to spend to give myself space and time, total freedom to heal and just be okay in that. That is one of the ways in which I feel enormously successful in my life. I also was reflecting on how different people have different processes and models for doing things and creating things, and how ultimately, unless we find the one that works for us and is aligned with us, we won't ever really be able to achieve flow or find our own success in, well, not necessarily in somebody else's framework, but just we can't feel fully fulfilled when we're living to somebody else's definition of what that actually is, unless we're checking in with ourselves. So that's where I'm up to this week, just reflecting on space, graciousness, and ease, success, allowing. I'm thinking about, there's this particular business mentor I've been following, and her whole thing is around creating hubs online and having a Facebook tribe. And I don't spend that much time on social media to begin with, and right now, as you know, I'm on social media strike anyway. So just thinking about how that might work for me, and it doesn't appeal to me in the slightest. And yet this is the model that she teaches. And then I contrast that with some of the other people that I know in my life who just seem to create tribe very seemingly effortlessly. It's not effortless, it's just aligned, so it feels effortless. That's the distinction. There's ease in it because it's aligned with their truth. And just sitting in that space, asking myself, how is it that I want to play this next season of my life? How do I want to show up? What's important to me in growth and expanding and extending the reach of IBI? How do I want to do that? What do I want that to look like? So I wonder what questions you can ask yourself to help you consider what feels easy, aligned, and has the flavor of success for you. Wishing you a beautiful week, and I will speak to you soon.